Hello and welcome to everyone. If you are new, please like and subscribe. If you're returning, thank you for your support and hit a like for me. Um this video today is just basically gonna be kind of get to know me, a little backstory, a little bit about me. Um yeah, so that you guys can kind of know who you're dealing with, who you're watching. Um First of all, I am a mom, a wife, and I am a veteran, an Army veteran to be exact. Um, I've been out since 2002, and I am a disabled veteran. So I do have several diagnoses. Um, one of the diagnoses is, well, basically it's I can't even pronounce the diagnosis that I have, but sum it all up is both of my knees I have severe arthritis, um, which pretty much at this point I'm bone on bone, and in the near future I will be having a knee replacement, but I'm still trying to hold off for as long as possible. So with that being said, I'm in pain constantly, on just about every day, some type of pain. Um, as of now, for the past 2 years, about 2 or 3 years, I've been having um, back problems, which I'm pretty sure is probably stemming from the knees, but that's another story. And in addition to the knees, I also have several mental health diagnoses um, that I deal with on a daily basis as well. And I have panic disorder. I have major depressive disorder. I have I named panic, major depressive disorder, um, bipolar disorder, and anxiety. So that's sums it all up to everything that this person that you're looking at deal with on a daily basis. Um, so pretty much, I decided to do this channel as like a therapeutic type thing because I I pretty much stay to my, I'm always kind of like shut off to myself a lot. I really don't discuss this with a lot of people, but I know it's a lot of us that deal with it. And so I'm like trying to normalize, you know, just having this open discussion. The people that need help, is okay to go get the help. It's out there, you know. Don't suffer in silence or by yourself because, or feel like you have to because of you're afraid or ashamed of what somebody else may think of you. I did feel that way at one point for a very long time, but it just made it even harder and worse. Like now I'm in a better space than what I used to be. Um, is it all peaches and cream? No, but I have come to terms that this is me. So I just deal with it as it comes, and every day is a challenge. Um, there are days where I don't want to get up, I don't want to do anything. Then there's days where I can go for hours and non-stop. Some days I can go for a couple of days non-stop. So it's just all over the place, which makes it a little challenging for me to do some things or to, actually keep a routine going. That's why my channel has been up for quite some time, but I've only been in sporadically because that's just how things were going for me. So that's a little back story on me. And of course I've been fighting the VA to try to get my increase on my rating. So that's been, and sometimes that takes a toll on you mentally too. um, and if you want to know about some of that, you can go ahead and watch some of my other videos that I've already posted, telling you some things about that. But on the upside of some things, of this situation, I know somebody probably like, Lord, she has a whole lot going on. Wow, that's, and it is, but, I make it do what it do. I'm still able to pretty much sustain and kind of like do things that I want to do. Sometimes I can't because of, the anxiety. Sometimes the diagnosis take over. So sometimes some things I want to do I can't do. But for the most part, I try to live a productive life. I try to make sure that I'm spending time with my kids, my family, my husband as much as I can. On the days that I feel good and feel, and be in a great space, I make the best of it. I go ahead and do everything, enjoy it, because on the days that I'm down, like, the good thing is that my family understands. So the days that I don't want to do anything, it's okay. Nobody's looking at me and judging me because I choose to stay in the bed, or, I don't want to go out and do XYZ. So I make the best of it. And I am able to run business. I've run several different businesses. Between me and my husband, we have a total of 6 that we run together. It's just all about balance. I found different things over the year, and it has taken time for me to figure this out. But I've learned how to balance and say, hey, XYZ can get done today. My goal is to get this done tomorrow. But I'm not hard on myself when I don't reach those goals. So I set little small goals for myself. I don't go to where, hey, I want to be up here, when, I live in reality at this point. I used to set these goals, but I always would come to, I would come to the point where I'm just like so disappointed in myself because I'm not hitting those milestones that I set for myself. And I just figured out that I can't do that, because I always send myself back. I set myself back so far every time I do that, and I go into this, I feel bad because I didn't do this or I didn't do that. So best thing I could say, when you're dealing with mental illness, you have to find what works for you. Set milestones. Don't go for the long stretch. You need to set these little steps. Take little steps that you can reach, like, realistically. So I had to come to terms with that. And that makes it so much better for me to be productive, because then I don't shut down when I don't hit certain goals. And I always remind myself that it's okay to not be okay, So I can set these goals, and some days I set my goals and I'm like, okay, well, today I'm going to go and do this. I'm going to do XYZ. And I don't always do it. But I have to tell myself it's okay. You're not the only person that don't get to do everything that they put on, that they set out to do. So you just have to have, some grace with yourself, and you can accomplish anything. But don't let people put standards and goals and things in place that's unreal for you. You know what you're able to do. I know my standards. I know my limits. I know that I can't focus but for so long on certain things. I know that some days I don't get enough rest. you know, so I'm going to be in a certain mood when I don't get this type of, you know, the type of rest that I need. So my day is never set the same way. And that's okay. It's okay. I'm okay with it. That, you know, it's not A, B, C every day. You know, some days I'm jumping straight to F and then I come back to E. You know, so it's okay to have grace. So I just want to let you guys know that it is possible. Like I said, I just named anxiety, depression, bipolar, and panic. 4 different mental illness is what I deal with on a daily basis. But I don't let it stop me. I don't let it doesn't define who I am. It's just a part of me. So, you know, I pretty much been learning and figuring out how to live with it. And the biggest thing you have to do is come to terms with it and accept that it's a part of me, but it's not going to define me. I still can reach my goals. You know, I pretty much everything I set out to do, I still reach it. But I just, you know, I have to figure out the avenue that works for me. What's gonna, you know, I can't take the same street that everybody else take to get where I'm trying to go, because I don't think the same as people. And you know, in reality, that's all of us. You know, nobody thinks the same as the next person sitting right beside them. Like, you can go to in college, we all had a different way to study. You know, we all learned the different ways. So it's pretty much the same, but you know, that's how I look at like my mental illness. It's just that it's a part of me, and I can do everything that everybody else want to do, but I just have to do it my way. And I mean, I'm able to keep it moving, to do what I need to do for my family. You know, I'm not saying that, you know, everything is always here and, you know, it's always, you know, I'm smiling every day. And no, it's like today, for instance, I actually was so upset. Like, one thing that I do is try not to have a phone conversations before 10 o'clock in the morning. I do that. I try to say, hey, between the time I wake up, I have that time until 10 before I want to address any major things that's going on. And not every day I can do that. And today was one of those days. And let's just say I was pretty knocked off my feet before I can even start my day. So today was a challenging day for me, and it put me in a whole different space. So I was a little upset today. I had a little rough day today, but I was able to come back to, you know, full circle and just deal with what it was. And now I'm at home. I pulled up to the house and I said, well, I'm going to do this quick video for them, because I do want to try to stay consistent with this page. And with that being said, a lot of times you may see me in the car doing a video, because most of the time when I get in the house, I try to start probably cooking, or I'm working on something else. So really, I get to the point, I probably would never be able to do videos if I only waited until I get into the house to be able to sit down and be in a nice little environment and all that good stuff. it won't work for me. So this is my way that I'm gonna have to do things. So a lot of times you may see these car videos, but it's just what it is. I mean, the whole thing is to get some information out to you guys. So I'm not really concerned about how the background is gonna be set up and all that good stuff. And if you look and see now, my eyebrows not even done. It's okay, you know. Everything is not always gonna be a perfect situation. We just take and run with what we got and make the best of it. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's okay for you guys to do that too. Don't let nobody ever put you in a bubble or make you feel like it has to be this way or no way, or it's not perfect if you don't do it this way. Stop letting people put so much pressure on you. We got enough that we deal with on a daily basis already. I'm not going to allow it. You don't do that either. Don't let nobody put too much pressure on you. So yeah, to all of my fellow veterans, I know it's a lot of you guys, and probably not even veterans, that can relate to this. Like, you know, it's a struggle every day. It's a struggle, but give yourself grace and accept that this is who you are. This is what it is. And do the best that you can. And enjoy life, because we only get one. There's no do-overs. So you just do the best with what we have. And until we meet again, take care, be safe, and be blessed.